do what I can on occasion to do so. This year, I think the viewers will definitely get a darker shade of burgundy than they're used to.
All right, here we go. So what do we have in the treasure room? We have fairy water, we have a cursed belt, and of course the magic key.
The cursed belt means that at least one of the search spots in either Cole or Hawksness or the overworld will be viable with an item. The fairy water, that can be used like a weapon, and we've got some swamp there. So
we'll see what happens, because just because there's the swamp doesn't mean it's necessarily a big swamp that's around Tantegel Castle. It could just be a couple of squares of swamp just like this.
We lucked out in that regard. We didn't get the High Spirits roll of swamp, as High Spirits certainly enjoys a great deal. Oh, wait a minute. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
We boo-booed here.
Yep, that was a definite whoops by jkoper. If you happen to missed it, he was going for his fairy water, but accidentally went to the cursed belt. Whoops.
We have Asmadi with a bit of a screen freeze at the moment here as jkoper, evades a wolf, and we see a cave here to the south of Tantegel. And we have a death from Asmadi.
Looks like Asmadi took a death without getting any experience. Okay, we do have Asmadi now taking on a Drakey. Certainly has enough strength to take down a Drakey in 2 hits, getting 3 experience. Asmadi running from a magician. I'm a little surprised he didn't throw some fairy water at the magician. That probably would have killed it in 1 hit. But this ghost should go down relatively quickly and should get AsmadiGames to level 2. Let's see what kind of stat upgrades we get here at level 2.
Let's see. Over on jkoper's side, meanwhile, having taken a couple of deaths here, is going to try on a magician and see if he can kind of pick away at it, and does so here. We got some HP, but that's about it. 0, 0, 16, and 3 for the respective level gains.
And the spell of Radiant, we can't forget that. That's important.
Yeah, once they get to a cave where vision is obscured, Radiant certainly helps. jkoper looks like is going to try to get away unsuccessfully from a rogue scorpion with the minimal HP. So tied at 8 experience apiece. Well, now Asmadi with a 3 experience lead. jkoper is kind of taking a look at things here and is going to head back out into the mass here and is going to head over to the southeast.
Now, it looks like Asmadi is quite contentedly setting up for a bit of a grind here. Does attack the magician for 1 damage, and looks like we're going to get a little slap fight going on here with the magician.
Yep, the old onesie-twosie in a sense here. Looks like hitting for a range of 1 to 2 hit points, and jkoper is doing the same. And jkoper is able to take out the magician, but with 16 experience is going to be just 1 shy of level 3. Asmadi, meanwhile, takes it out here, and there is level 3, 7 power, 9 speed, 2 hit points, 2 magic points, and stop spell.
Yeah, stop spell, not a bad spell to have, although I don't necessarily think we've actually seen anything with any spells. So So this ghost here on jkoper's side will certainly give him level 3.
And yes, now that I'm looking at chat, yes, I am a radio broadcaster, so I have a little bit of knowledge as to how things go. As Asmadi falls to the Poltergeist, and jkoper evens up in experience, so they're at 20 apiece. And jkoper now going to opt for the exploration here, looking to find maybe an early town, but does find a cave here.
And what do we have here? It's dark, but he's going to cast Radiant to light it up, and we have the Mountain Cave.
Access to 5 treasure chests, none obscured by keys.
But they may be obscured by some rather potent enemies. But so far, jkoper has gotten some good luck as far as that goes, picking up a nice gold chest here.
We got Drakeema's with Hurt, and is going to cast Stop Spell. Is he going to go after it here? Or is he going to run and try to... Oh, he's going to fight it. All right.
Yeah, looks like the Drakeema does 75% hurt, so this would be a nice little pickup of experience here if jkoper can deal enough damage, but decides against it.
Makes sense. Realizes that there are more treasure chests down here. With the 21 agility, able to get away. Does get back attacked by the Druin for 4, and is able to get away. Oh no. He's going to stop spell and hope that it doesn't attack, but it does.
And we do have Stop Spell being useful on AsmadiGames' side, as Asmadi has Stop Spelled a Heal Mooring Magidrake.
And the experience starting to climb a little bit here on Asmadi, but jkoper knows that there are some chests there, and I think is going to be doubling back toward it.
He's debating what to do about this wolf. Does he want to try to attack it? Probably not. I think discretion definitely the better part of valor there with the wolf. I don't think you probably could have put out the wolf in this particular case.
Alright, so a difference in experience of about 23, give or take here, and jkoper opting to stop and smell the proverbial roses and try to get another level here at 35 experience.
Although he's going to be wildly disappointed with the level, given that the level is rather not anything, worth writing home about.
With the exception of the HP, it's short of the drizzling browns, I believe, to use a slightly altered professional wrestling term.
But at level 4, they do pick up the spells of Heal and Heal More. So that's actually really nice. So it looks like they're both going to settle in. Looks like to go to level 5 here. Asmadi, of course, approaching it very, steadily.
Koper dispenses of a magician up to 48 experience, so still trailing by about 15. 82 is the target number to get to level 5, and I think that's what both of our runners are looking for here. But here's a metal slime over on jkoper's side. And with the flag set and that 17 strength, it is guaranteed to not run away.
So 4 times 32 is 128. So jkoper here will more than likely be getting 128 experience here off of this metal slime.
And there it is. That's going to be a huge experience gain, getting up to level 6. 17 power, 9 speed, 17 hit points, 12 magic points. Oh gosh, we've got Hurt and Hurt More.
Okay, time to get some things done in this seed, huh?
The game knows we're a couple of East Coasters and don't want to be up stupid late. Well, any stupid later than we already are.
I'm good till 2 or 3. And it's Hurtmore immediately going to good use, taking out a Draw Magi, but of course, enemies can also have Hurtmore, and a Wyvern sends jkoper back to start.
Wyvern playing the game of, or playing the tune of Annie, get your gun. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you hurt more, I can do too.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Yes, I can. And jkoper going back into the mountain cave. Takes out a werewolf here, and this, nope, just short of level 7 there for jkoper. AsmadiGames does get to level 5, where we can see Hurt and Hurtmore do not exist. So it looks like most of those stat gains actually came from 5 to 6.
And just that quickly, here comes level 7 for jkoper. 1 power, 8 speed, 18 hit points, 2 magic points. This is going to be a high HP and low doggone everything else seed, it looks like thus far.
Yep. So, Zarnax42 in chat mentioning that Asmadi's sprite is beautiful. I have no idea what that sprite even is. If anybody in chat can help out at least this clueless commentator as far as what Asmadi's sprite is, that would be fantastic. Thank you. A plump limb. Okay.
Clearly an ink blot. Wait a minute, this isn't Zelda level 6.
It's a cactus.
Alright, one more chest here. We have the Stones of Sunlight over on jkoper's side. Also having found the Fighter's Ring. And we had a Cursed Belt there as well. And this is going to be just shy of level 8. And the Torch to close out the mountain cave.
And Mike in chat mentioning that whatever this is, a plump limb, are turnip creatures from the planet Brummagum. Okay, now you're just clearly making up words at this point.
Well, 20 more HP gained at level 8. 8, 4, 20, and 0. And jkoper going to take the death here. Still no magic keys, so no death warp in effect here. Well, I mean, the death warp's in effect, but no gold grind, I should say.
And you do love having 113 maximum HP at level 8. You know, you certainly have enough HP to go take on the Dragon Lord, but, you know, kind of have, like, nothing else.
Yeah, that strength at this point, with the attack power being the same because there's no weapon, is like the buzzing of flies to Vigo! For the Ghostbuster 2 fans in the place.
That is an underrated movie.
It definitely is.
We have jkoper finding Caitlin here and picking up a hand axe and a small shield.
And leather armor.
Given the spell of Hurtmore, I am a little surprised that Koper picked up a hand axe and didn't maybe go choose to, you know, maybe look for a chainmail or pick up some herbs. Well, they have heal and heal more. You know, maybe didn't look for a chainmail because with Hurtmore, you know, kind of defense might make a little bit more sense, but, you know, hand axe, always good to pick up.
Well, jkoper does have 2 cursed belts in the inventory, so it looks like it's kind of emptying the inventory and getting a little more gold, so maybe that possibility of a chainmail is still there.
Oh, and here's an Armored Knight for AsmadiGames. 2 Hurtmores should take care of this Armored Knight. Ooh, Armored Knights with Hurt. That is a wonderful thing to see.
And here comes level 7 for AsmadiGames. There's the 1, 8, 18, and 2. But this is allowing jkoper to purchase these sundries based on the selling of those 2 cursed belts at 180 gold apiece.
And there is yet another cave just south of Cantlin, which we knew is the Rainbow Drop Turn-In Cave. And there's the Staff of Rain Turn-In Cave. Well, both turn-in caves near start, near a town. Life is good.
Exactly, sundries, Brysolf. You heard correct. And oh, we have a little Diet Wombo over on jkoper's side, the Blue Dragon with Sleep and Hurtmore.
Well, that is definitely the Diet Wombo combo going on. As opposed to the full Wombo combo, which is Sleep and Dragon Lord 2 Breath, as opposed to the Baby Wombo combo, which is Sleep and Baby Breath.
Oh, not at all, Brysolf. If that's the case, then they're going to have to kick me out, too. There's Asmadi getting the fighter's ring put on. No keys yet to be able to access the coordinates here in Cantlin, but jkoper going to do a little more shopping, has exactly 300, and there's a chainmail for that said 300. Look at that.
Yep. So now he's upgraded to a chainmail to go along with his small shield that he purchased earlier. Oh, look, another town, another cave.
Well, at least they're bunched together.
Yeah, this looks like it's
swamp.
I was going to say the grave.
Oh, no, it is the grave. Look at that. I didn't see the initial upward movement. I blinked.
Well, there's some gold. There's a torch. And there are some wings, so I'd imagine jkoper is going to get up on out of here and check out the town, and hope that that town is Rumeldar.
I mean, if it is, this will be huge here, but first we got a Druid Lord that's going to get Hurtmore, and that'll be 58 more experience for jkoper's side. Oh, it's coal!
Alright, what do we have here?
Spot.
4 steps south of the bath, we have Erdrick's Tease, the token.
Well, it's one of the 3 items needed to trade in for the rainbow drop, so it's not necessarily terrible. And oh look, another metal slime here for jkoper. And it runs away at 2, and up to NG is beaming somewhere.
And now we have a metal slime here on AsmadiGames' side. Gets 1 hit. And runs away after a hit and a couple of misses. jkoper getting to level 9 following an Armored Knight kill. 0, 8. He's gained 23 more HP and 11.
So already in Death Necklace territory, where if you put on the Death Necklace, it's a cursed item. It takes away 25% of your maximum hit points, but gives you 10 additional strength. And looks like we're kind of already at that point here. And jkoper trying to get away from this blue dragon and does so.
And there we go. We have jkoper picking up a large shield over here in coal.
So that adds 6 more defense as compared to the small shield. Now here is level 8 for Asmadi and another 20 HP that probably feels could be done without.
Ooh, Asmadi doing the brave thing and not checking out the one-tile bridge, which is affectionately called a Sparkover bridge.
Well, the odds are low, but if in this case it turns out to be the spot, where the overworld spot happens to be just across the bridge to the one tile, that would automatically make this seed and race legendary, and we would be part of history.
Well, I mean, you know, some people call us legendaries anyways, so, I mean, come on. It only would be fair.
It would just fit the moniker, I suppose. If the overworld item happened to be in that single tile across a bridge, the Sparko coordinates, as they are known, based off of Sparkover, one of the competitors in the tournament, and also one of the longtime members of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community.
Whose race, by the way, is coming up this weekend. But anyways, we do have our wonderful tracker Angel putting up the stats for the Blue Dragon. It is 50% sleep, 50% hurt more, with a stop spell resistance of a gaudy 1 out of 16.
jkoper seems to keep running into these blue dragons here and decides to go for what's basically a coin flip, hoping to double hurt more it here. And is halfway there, gets the 1.
Well, unfortunately, he did, I believe, 3 or 4 run attempts before this and failed, so he figured that he's probably more likely to hit 2 hurt mores than he is to run, and in this case, it worked. Oh, look, another blue dragon.
I mean, if you want to try to get this one here, I mean, this will get you level 10.
But again, this is another enemy that you will love to see in a grind situation. We know it's a 1 out of 16 resistance, but 1 out of 16 resistance casts sleep and hurt more. You get that stopped. That's basically free experience. 13,
nice
1,
power.
9, 4, and spells.
So everything but sleep acquired thus far at level 10 in terms of the spells. And if the game has its way, everything but sleep will be acquired by Z-Man, myself, and whomever wants to watch along with us here at Randomania. Alright, they can't all be winners. What the heck do you want from me?
Perfection.
Oh, well. Yeah, the bar is set just a little bit high there. Even the Olympic high jumpers couldn't get over that one.
Nah. AsmadiGames not trying to stop spell a blue dragon, and unfortunately a blue dragon takes him out. Now it looks like Asmadi's going to head up to where we know Cantlin, Cole, and a couple of caves are, but it looks like he's going to go wandering through the swamp first.
See, Oog has it right in chat. Dulcet sarcasm to help you sleep, that we can provide. Gladly.
Us provide sarcasm? When would we ever do that?
I mean, my goodness, that obviously somebody who doesn't know us that well would expect something like that. And then we have Angel on tracking as well. It's the unholy trinity.
We do have Asmadi getting into Cantlin here. Does not have enough money to pick up anything but a small shield out of this. Oh, he could probably pick up a leather armor if he wants, and will pick up a leather armor.
Hey, that 4 defense makes at least a little bit of a difference here. the Stone Man is a little tougher here, and without sleep, to which it is most susceptible, got about a 12% chance of missing the sleep spell, but if you don't have it, you have a 100% chance of missing it.
jkoper closing in on level 11. And we do have Asmadi starting to sneak up on level 9.
2175, the target number for level 11. 975, the target number for level 9. jkoper is just, without having the hurt more spells, just gonna melee and chip away at this this blue dragon, rather.
But this blue dragon isn't really seeming to be bothered to actually attack jkoper here, so it might be slow, but why not get to 180 and get to level 11?
Well, maybe the dragon there is blue because the blood circulation isn't getting quite to the brain to realize, oh, I'm casting spells and it's not working. Oh, but meanwhile, jkoper gets level 11. 3 power, 1 speed, 11 hit points, and 12 magic points.
We're at 156 HP at level 11. This is more than just a little bonkers.
Yeah, the HP, man. Fans in the Pacific Northwest will get this. It just continues! My, oh my!
Or for those of you in the pop music genre, the HP starts coming and it don't stop coming and it don't stop coming.
It's the best I could do for a Dave Niehaus impression for you Seattle Mariner fans out there. They haven't been relevant for 20 years, but a good impression. Well, thank you.
It looks like we have, I think, Asmadi in the mountain cave. I think. Now in the grave.
The grave.
Which, of course, we know top floor of the grave doesn't have much of anything. Oh, and we have a prediction started. What is the prediction we have? Oh, the question posed to ye all in chat. Will we have more or less than 200 HP max at win? And go ahead and get your point bets in, although it is slightly unclear what should happen if we have exactly 200 HP at win.
Well, thankfully it's a poll and not a prediction, so it's not like channel points are on the line.
Oh, semantics.
Semantics. Wasn't she the wife in Bewitched?
Something like that. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, something like that.
So we're just getting some exploration done here with us, really kind of finding not much anything right now. We're still looking for the silver harp that's out there, but really the big thing we need right now is keys from Wimbledar. Or I suppose keys from the tablet cave or keys from the free stuff cave, but, a key from somewhere would be nice.
So the keys are going to be behind Rimmildar because the game knows. Here's level 12 for jkoper, 1 power, 8 speed, 3 hit points, 8 magic points, no spells.
It looks like Asmadi found that nice little grind zone in the desert and is just running circles with his little turnip self. And getting to level 10. Indeed, Trails, it is I on the mic along with my good friend Ferran Burgundy. Welcome in.
Yeah, it most certainly is. Whether or not I sound like myself, I'll leave that to you to determine.
Hey, at least I didn't get the question, who's this Kermit on the mic this time? So that's a good thing.
Ah! I mean, that is a good thing. You're absolutely right. Would that make me the Fozzie to your Kermit?
It would indeed.
Because I know I've had my share of Waka Wakas here this evening.
Waka waka waka.
Ah, we got gold in the Stones of Sunlight cave.
jkoper. Oh, look, we have red dragons here on Asmadi's side. Red dragons with baby breath is always a good thing.
DH Storm, it's because to some people it's still the month of June.
Oh, look. Brackenary.
Oh. And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! Oh, wow. Well, all right. Well, Brackenary a little less useless than usual, containing all of the good stuff.
Yeah, all the best equipment money can buy, because Brackenary says, I'm not going to be useless this seed.
Bit of a haul, though, from the castle. Although, with that amount of HP and MP and hurt more, you're going to get the money there, I would think, at some point. So, it might be a little bit of a walk, but it's... Well, let's see how close it is to Sherlock, too. The Brackenary might be on the way to Sherlock, which would be absolutely so convenient. Oh, there's a cave.
And jkoper's just going to leave it behind, so I don't know if that might have been the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight cave, possibly.
That was south of Brackenary, and had gold.
South, okay. So, we knew it had gold, I guess. Alright, he's going to double back on into here. Maybe the Red Dragon's going to... Oh no. Oh.
This could take a while if he decides to fight it.
Oh, sweet mercy. Well, it has the fire breath.
This could take a while.
Yeah, not going anywhere for a while. Grab your favorite candy bar of choice. Because we're not sponsored like that.
Although we should be.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we only live a couple hours away from a very large candy factory. I'm surprised we haven't made the outreach.
Not to mention, I work for the hospital. Well, I work for the company that owns said hospital in that big city.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Huh. But enough about that. We are in a cave that is the Tablet Cave.
So, what haven't we seen? We have not yet seen either Swamp Cave. We have not yet seen... Have we seen Garenham?
We have not.
Interesting.
So no Garenham, no Rimmildar. We have the Tablet Cave here. And we have more gold.
And we have Asmadi getting to level 11.
We also have a lack of keys.
A minor inconvenience. So, this is kind of telling me, maybe I'm wrong, that the back of Tantagel is connected to the back of Garenham via the Swamp Cave. Unless I missed my guess.
Well, yeah, we've seen all the other caves. I think you are correct on that. So we've got a Tantagel Garenham connection and nary a key anywhere to get us there.
Right, and that's so unless this is a one-continent seed, we're going to need to find Rimmildar in order to get to Garenham.
Well, there are the two chests that are deep in Garen's grave that one of them could have a magic key.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you don't need a magic key to get down there. So there's a slip there.
I'm not used to commentating this late at night. Little things like that slip by me.
Oh, we've commentated this late before. Come on.
Never mind the key. Open the door. I can't open the door without the key. It's like Clue all over again.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. They have hand axes. Can't they just chop the door down?
$20. What kind of bouncers do you think I'm dealing with? It's going to take at least 100 for me to do that.
Oh, look, Stoneman with Healmore.
Oh, good, as if that particular annoying enemy can't get more annoying.
And jkoper is slowly creeping up on level 13.
Oh, and here is Rimmildar, and jkoper immediately beelining for the keys.
And we have AsmadiGames finding the Tablet Cave. So jkoper, being the wily veteran he is, I'm sure is going to check out this chest here in Rimmildar and probably hightail it back to the castle. And given what we've seen so far in this seed, my guess is that this is a... Well, there's the armor. This is a two-continent... My guess is that this is a two-continent seed with Garenham and Sharlock on the second continent. Mr. Spokes, have we seen a silver shield anywhere? Yes, Breckenary has a silver shield.
Much to Z-Man's dismay, Breckenary is actually rather useful in terms of equipment.
Oh, so much for that. There's Sherlock.
Oh.
Oh, this
and
is probably...
there's probably Garenham.
Garenham, so this looks to be a one-continent map.
The old Swamp Cave shortcut to Sharlock trick. That's the second time I've fallen for it this month.
90216. Wow. Oh, forgot about this.
Yeah, Hawksness.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Alright, so let's see. What do we have here?
So we have another Demon Knight being annoying in the way.
Asmadi leaving Breckenary. And we have Armored Knights with Hurt. Oh, this is a nice little grind tile should our runners decide to grind. And this actually isn't a really bad grind spot either. Oh, and Stop Spell? Oh boy. That's
mercy.
Oh man. This is a nice little grind tile here. And with the town close by, yeah, there's the harp with the town close by, with Charlotte close by. This is a very ideal place to grind.
And it looks like jkoper is doing just that.
And Asmadi, I do believe, is making his way over to where we know Rimmeldar to be. So Asmadi not that far behind in getting keys.
And there we go.
Yeah, so really the biggest difference in this seed right now is the experience difference. jkoper has a 2,000 experience point lead on Asmadi, but otherwise, you know, the runners are very similar in their exploration knowledge. They're very similar in their key item collection. So, except for the experience difference, this is a very even race.
Yeah, I think this is just the... the difference of a little bit of experience in jkoper's part here. Asmadi, though... Wait, where's Asmadi?
Wait, Asmadi, wait. Asmadi, go back. No, turn around. No, you run from this metal slime and you turn around.
Well, I mean, if you can kill the metal slime, cool, because you're trailing by, 2,600 experience.
Alright, that's true.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Crunch.
3.
And there's the max 255, and he does turn around to go back into Rimmeldar. And he will open up these two doors to find his Erdrick's armor. The most broken armor in frankly, the NES.
Yeah, 28 defense. You heal 1 HP for every step that you take. It negates the spell of Stop Spell cast against you. It negates damage done by swamp tiles and barrier tiles. And... the heck's the fifth thing?
Cuts breath at attacks and hurt more attacks.
And hurt more.
And Asmadi finally is arming himself. So we have an armed turnip with a copper sword.
And there is Sherlock on Asmadi's side, perhaps taking a little note of that. And if you head on over to the west there, you'll see Sherlock.
And jkoper gets to level 14. What do we have here at 14? 2 power, 3 agility, 2 more hit points, and 9 MP.
And is going to use the Wing of Wyvern here.
Yep, he's going to heal up.
We got a treasury check, too. We haven't had that yet.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and the only other thing we're looking for is Erdrick's sword. Oh, look, there's a key.
And I'm pretty sure that was an herb in that middle chest.
Uh-huh.
Not bothering to check the back of Tantagel, as we know that leads to the back of Garanham.
Unless, is Garanham right here? Oh, and jkoper gets put to sleep by a blue dragon, but wakes up. So I'm not exactly certain what jkoper is doing here. I figured he'd at least refill his magic, but hasn't yet. Is he going to do his homework, turn in the Staff of Rain and Rainbow Drop? But I'm pretty sure those are both north.
Asmadi, meanwhile, has found Hawk's Nest, so we'll head on over to the Armored Knight to get the Silver Harp.
Alright, here he goes. Okay, he's going, what town is this? This is Cantlin. Now, I wonder if he's going to check the coordinates here, because there is a chance that there is something on the coordinates. Because we are still missing the Fairy Flute, and we are still missing Erdrick's Sword, both of which can be on the Overworld.
Now, we have seen 2 Cursed Belts, so it is possible that the Overworld item may be non-existent. We'll find out in a moment here. Thou may go and search. 71 north and 106 east.
Yep, so you're kind of praying for that to be the flute. jkoper not doing his homework, and it looks like he's beelining it to the back of Tantagel, which I'm assuming he's going to take into the back of Garanham. Meanwhile, we do have Asmadi back in the castle, picking up his harp after defeating the Armored Knight, and it looks like he's following right in jkoper's footsteps, going to go check out the Swamp Cave, and then into the back of Garanham. Now, keep in mind, we still have not seen the 2 chests in the bottom of the grave, and there are still the 7 chests in Sherlock that the sword could be in. So that overworld spot could very well be the Fairy Flute. Which would only be fitting that a golem is guarding the princess.
Of course it is.
And Asmadi just does a quick check there and is like, nope, I'm gonna go check something else.
And jkoper, meanwhile, is going to rescue the princess.
Now, the question is he going to turn her in right away, or is he going to take her on a little, mini world tour here and at least go to the wonderful vacation town of...
Nope.
Nope. Turn her in right away. And it looks like... Oh, there is nothing good in Garanham.
Yep, believe a Cursed Belt, an herb, and Dragon Scale.
Asmadi going back into Garanham. Okay. slightly confused here.
I'm right there with you.
Oh, yep, probably a gold grind. That's probably what this is. You grab the 3, you die, and then you can gold grind from Tangential. That's probably what this is.
That makes sense.
That's a good call.
Since we know there is gold in that southwest chest in the Tangential Treasury.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see jkoper pretty much do the same thing here. Oh yeah, it's connected. You don't need to die. Not really.
Yeah, this looks like it might be a separate island here, and jkoper wants no part of it.
Yep. And why is jkoper's defense lower? I don't believe jkoper has put on a dragon scale. It does kind of look like a Mr. Saturn Tadaru. It really does. Kind of. It's a turnip.
Gosh, I can only imagine. Okay, you want princess?
Zoop.
Zoom. Yep.
Oh, and the pump and the turnip does not carry Waylon. They walk next to each other.
Oh, that's awesome. Just when I think I've seen it all with this game. I mean, earlier we saw 3 cursed belts in the same cave. And now I've seen a princess walking alongside a turnip.
And commence the gold grind.
Meanwhile, jkoper taking care of the bits of homework here and has picked up the rainbow drop and has a slight lead of 3,000 experience.
Yeah, I was actually just about to comment that it does look like jkoper's experience lead has only grown up to 3,000 at this point. So those coordinates, I think they were north and east. They could be right around Sharlock. Right around that Sharlock, Hawksness, whatever the heck that other town was, area. Rimeldar, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, chat making the point with the not Mr. Saturn sprite. Money printer, go brrr!
Boing? Yeah, that would definitely be money printer, go boing!
Yeah, this, I mean, as fun as this game is, if you haven't played Earthbound, it's certainly worth a look for the Super Nintendo. That's where this is referencing for those who are on the outside looking in. We want to bring you in on these things. We make a lot of obscure references. This one shouldn't be that obscure, and we want to make sure you're in on it.
say, Earthbound Ancient Cave is yet another randomizer that is certainly worth a playthrough if you are familiar with the vanilla game.
And if you're not like me, then I'll have to do a little more learning to get more familiar with it, since that seems to be where you're going there, Angel FM, our wonderful tracker here. And we have a flame sword purchase over on Asmadi's side.
I would imagine then he's going to head toward Canary to pick up that silver shield. And there we go. jkoper should now be kind of sort of in the area. So he needs to go 5 more south and 1. Yep. Nope, I think he's going 5 the wrong way, I think.
Well, we're about to find out here.
So he needs to go 4 south and 4 east. There we go.
There you go. And it's the flute!
It's the Tootie Flute! It is the magical Tootie Flute! So, now the question becomes, is it in Charlotte Castle, or is it in the bottom of the grave?
It being Erdrick's sword, because I think that's all... Oh, well, there's also...
The death
We haven't
necklace.
found the death necklace yet, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Asmadi starting to sneak up on level 13. jkoper with some very nice MP. Alright, and this is death.
Now, this looks to be apparently jkoper's attempted grind spot here.
This does definitely appear that. Armored Knight's not the worst thing to find the first floor here, but the problem is, with only 63 agility, you ain't gonna run from an Armored Knight too much, so... But we do have level 15 here. What do we have? We have 4 power, 9 agility, 3 more hit points, and 10 more MP.
So doing the calculations here, probably thinking, all right, well, if I get Erdrick's sword somewhere in the basement there, it's another 25 attack, which will put me to 117, and nope.
And of course, well, doesn't have the death necklace, so he can't put the death necklace on if you don't have a death necklace.
No, but that also means on the bright side that you can't accidentally put it on either. Not that I know anything about that.
I mean, hey, jkoper earlier in this race, right? 5 seconds into the race, accidentally put the cursed belt on.
This is true, and he bounced back from that to now have practically double the experience lead over AsmadiGames.
So he's taking a good look at the stats. So let's say the Death Necklace and Erdrick's Sword is down there, right? So that puts attack power at, what, 127? So 127, that's 6 to 13. It's an average of 9.5. Need, what, 15 attacks? It's close.
A little more than that. It's like closer to 18.
Yeah, that's...
With 12 heal mores, you're looking for a lot of doubles, even with that death necklace taking off, would that be 41, so you'd have 120. Ooh. And the defense is low too. I don't know. I think
You would have to get fairy
16
water.
would be a lot more comfortable potentially.
Yeah, I don't think it's there. Don't think it's there yet. It's close. It's close.
And jkoper perhaps realizing that and decides to cast outside.
Yeah, so he's definitely going for the once and done Sharlock. He wants to get a level up here. Hopefully that's enough to get him to go mode, and then just get the sword, maybe get a death necklace, win the game.
Well, and this is also with the presumption and the odds being in the favor that the Erdrick sword is somewhere in Sharlock Castle. I mean, based on the chest that we've seen, there is a roughly 22% chance that it's deep in Garen's grave.
And we do have Asmadi getting to level 13. So, now this could be interesting here. Now, I know there's a 3,000 experience difference here. I know that. But AsmadiGames does pick up the Silver Shield, so does give him a bit of an advantage. And over the next 2 levels, Asmadi will pick up another 6 defense power naturally. So, you know, there is a significant difference, 86 versus 76 defense.
Yeah, that could certainly pose a potential difference here. And well, now Asmadi is right about in range here to find what we know is going to be the flute.
And he's, I'm sure, jumping for joy at the flute. Using the rainbow drop. Now let's see, is he going to go do an exploratory dive here, or is he just going to use it and then go grind?
Well, the attack certainly isn't there to go meleeing against the armored knight here.
Now, even with the flame sword, his attack, his AP is only 99. So that's not going to dent the armored knight too much.
No, range of 14 to 28.
Yeah, that doesn't really put too many chinks in the armor. Yeah.
No, not when it has a maximum of 99. You're looking, if you roll average, you're looking at 5 attacks per battle.
It looks like he is taking the hurt more once, attack twice strategy. Yes, Angel, Asmadi did indeed pick up the flute. And while we are speaking to our behind-the-scenes crew, we might as well also thank Gambit017 for his wonderful work, stepping in for his first ever Dragon Warrior Randomizer restream. Thank you so much.
And thank you for picking a name based off of the classic 70s game show starring Wink Martindale. Although it's probably based off of the character from the X-Men, but you know, I can only hope.
Wink Martindale, that is such a classic name. I just love that name. I wouldn't mind it if my parents would have named me Wink.
It can be based off of wherever you want it to be. Oh yeah, one of the OGs of game show hosts who is still with us. And still putting out some, check out his YouTube page. Puts out some nice, highlights of game shows, rarely seen, things of that nature. Yeah, Tic Tac Doe, Host of what else? Headline Chasers, Debt. Just to name a few off the top of my head. Trivial Pursuit, I think, also back in the 90s.
jkoper almost to level 16. And Asmadi continuing his dive down Sherlock to figure out if the sword is there or not. And maybe the death necklace, because, I mean, strength, there we go, 9 power, 2, 10, 6. 176 HP, that's friggin' ridiculous. So, what is that? That's 34, and then half of 17, I think the game will say half of 17 is 8, or 9, let's say 9. So 9 and 37 is 45, so we're looking at 131 after the death necklace. Lord of the Synth asking in chat, honestly, what is with the stat curves in 2.2.1? God, no bloody idea. None whatsoever.
I don't know, but it's why Z and I are behind the booth and not here in the trenches racing this doggone thing.
Oh, this seed hasn't been so bad.
Oh, no, it hasn't. But I can't say that for a lot of the others we've already seen.
This is true. I mean, it's not going to be the fastest time in the tournament, but it might wind up being the second fastest time.
The game taking pity on us East Coasters. Right, game? You're taking pity on us, pretty please?
We're going to find out in a minute. All right, it's time to play the pyramid. Is the Sword of Erdrick in this pyramid, or do we have to go to the judges' table, or do we have to go to the grave?
First, a wizard's going to build the suspense just a little bit with the sleep. Thankfully, Asmadi is defense breaking the wizard, so it's not that terrible. Oh, heck.
Nice curse. Nice way to curse it. Oh, and the dodge.
Dodge that.
Kaisha, know what you get. Porch. Death necklace. 2 left here.
Oh, goodness.
We move to the $300 chest. And it's wings.
Wings. Oh, no.
Is it in the 250?
Please be the sword. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
The sword is not in the pyramid.
Oh, it's deep in the grave.
Well, there's still judges' table. We haven't seen judges' table.
Oh, that's right. There's still the judges' table. There's a 33% chance that it's still here in Sherlock.
And we're getting grave chants in chat.
You no good sadistic.
Now, what's Koper going to do first? Koper he's going to the judges' table first, so we're going to know. We're going to know in mere seconds where Erdrick's sword is.
Angel, I hope there's not 141 2/3 chance that it's engrave. Oh, gosh.
And this armored knight building the suspense for us. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Drum roll, please. Come on, armored knight.
Hey,
the sword.
Vanilla.
It is a vanilla sword. So, Via Tour, new to watching these, is this a nightly sort of thing or just a more rare tournament? So, us here in the Dragon Warrior community, we put on two tournaments a year. We put on a summer standard flags tournament and a winter variable flags tournament. We are right now just starting the summer tournament, so for the next 6, 8, 10 weeks, you're going to see a lot of Dragon Warrior Randomizer races taking up all of the Randomania channels as well as RPG Limit Break. So, hopefully you are enjoying this, and hopefully you join in on more. And maybe even we can get you in on the action if you go to our Discord, which is which wonderfully by the Randroid just posted. So feel free to join us. Feel free to join the community. What was that?
Yeah. I said, well played, Zarnax. So that way you too, watching from wherever, can get involved in the fun.
Torture can be fun.
Fair point. I'm certainly not one to shame preferences of that sort.
And now we have Asmadi going into Hawksness to do the grind on the Armored Knight. And Mr. Spoke says it perfectly. No yucking anyone's yum. Alright. So we do have jkoper closing in on the spike tile here. So we know that for Asmadi, level 15 could be go mode. 16 is most definitely go mode.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we do have jkoper talking to the Dragon Lord, and is now getting himself set up to take on Dragon Lord Part 2. Of course, Dragon Lord Part 1 is not really letting jkoper really, get into the second phase. Alright, here we go. I will let you do the count, sir.
Oh gosh, numbers this late at night, this should be interesting. 15 to start, rather nicely. And we get the double here for 25, as level 15 comes here for Asmadi. Maximum DL2 breath, now up to 38 for jkoper. Still now 10 heal mores left. 53. Oof, and another max fire breath. My goodness. And now 64 and a melee of 49.
RNG is not being kind to jkoper right here.
76 on the Dragon Lord, so potentially close to halfway. Now up to 90. Ooh. And there's the 10 for 100. Now again, the Dragon Lord can have anywhere from 150 to 165 as we're up to 115. Gonna melee here. 129, and that, barring a miss menu, should do it. $141. Here's a safety heal more. And 156 will indeed do it.
Yeah, so a bit of a lower HP Dragon Lord 2 here.
So here comes the promenade. And of course the princess wants to go with. And get out your GGs. jkoper is going to take the victory here with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 28 seconds.
Well played to jkoper. Asmadi has seen and acknowledged the victory. Looks like he's going to go heal up, and it'll be interesting to see if Asmadi grinds for the level on the way down or goes back into Hawk's Nest to get the level.
Well, heading out of Sherlock.
Passing by Rimeldar.
Interesting.
Oh, there we go. He's probably going back to Breckenary to get some fairy water. Yep, and here's Breckenary. Yep, definitely picking up some fairy water.
Yeah, it's a long way to walk for a cheap inn otherwise.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, so we have Asmadi now making his way back toward Sherlock. Let's see, is he going to go in? Or is he going to... He's going back to Hawk's Nest to finish out the grind to level 16. And with that, we are joined by jkoper here in the booth. jkoper, good game, my friend. Well played.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a bit trouble deciding if I should go on the previous level. It was probably borderline, and I don't know, probably a good idea that I took the extra level, I guess. But that last level seemed pretty free, so I don't know.
And that's what we actually had the debate here in the booth and in chat. We're like, was level 15 doable? Was it not? I think the consensus we came to was it was close. But then seeing your RNG and in the DL2 battle, the Dragon Lord Phase 2 did not treat you well. You were doing a bunch of low rolls, and it was hitting you for a bunch of high rolls. So, level 16 ultimately, I think, proved to be, I think, the right decision.
Yeah, I was expecting several doubles, and I don't know if I got any, really. But it turned out fine in the end. So, I think I got one. Yeah, and then there was also the debate about, is the castle going to have both of the things that I wanted, the sword and the necklace. So because I needed two things, I went to the sword chest first, and obviously it was going to, but yeah, I feel like I got pretty lucky at critical juncture early with the metal slime kill. Not sure if that was a big boost for me. It very well could have been. But then I don't think I got a single crit in this whole seed. So I wouldn't say the luck was all on my side, but that one metal slime definitely made a big difference.
It really did, because I think Brian in chat timed it out to 4 minutes between you getting hurt more and Asmadi getting hurt more. And basically, once you got hurt more, you never looked back. You built your experience lead up to about 3,000, 3,500 at some point. And that was just due to you being able to hurt more everything you saw. And those blue dragons, you saw a lot more of the blue dragons than Asmadi did. And you just decided, you know what, I've got hurt more. They're not all that dangerous. I'm going to hurt more of them after I stop spell them, and you just kind of went from there.
Yeah, they were kind of nice to kill, but kind of annoying at the same time, because, it was... I do think I had good luck on my 50-50 hurt mores on them, for the most part. I was landing a lot of them early. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, like you said, I don't know, race seems pretty straightforward from what you say for the most part, so.
And the map was pretty straightforward. It was not too many twists and turns, and it was fairly linear, going from basically the southwestern corner of the map to the northeastern corner of the map. It seems pretty, it seemed like a pretty straightforward map for the most part. Pretty straightforward seed. I mean, your HP totals were ungodly.
Yeah, that was really nice. Really helpful. Looks like Asmadi forfeited. I don't know if he's...
Yeah, Asmadi looks to have forfeited here probably about 20 seconds ago at this point.
And Asmadi is joining us in, looks like, the chat room. Feel free to come join us in Discord, Asmadi, if you'd like.
I know that he knows his way to the comms booth, so that shouldn't be a problem. Unless he can't talk right now.
Which he cannot. He says it is too late for him to join in on a voice call, which we appreciate. Good game, Asmadi. Well done.
Man, I wish I had the chat up. 1 second. Let me see if I can do it.
Yeah, go ahead. And as you can see here, we do have a bunch of races scheduled for tomorrow. The first of which is... Go ahead.
I was just saying, oh boy.
The first of which is at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which is Sausage Link 83 against Archfield Monk.
We only have one race scheduled for tomorrow?
Well, technically we might have, I think there's 2 tomorrow, maybe? I think that there is one at midnight, maybe?
Well, no, because it would have started already, and I don't see either of them on there. But at some point today, the now 4th of August here on the East Coast, we should have Lavkian taking on Jackamus Wedge. The time has yet to be pinpointed down, but it is set for some time today. So it was put in for midnight Eastern. But either they had one of the fastest seeds I've ever seen, and they both finished up, or they haven't started at all, which I think is more likely the case.
Yeah, we've got plenty more races. Well, we've got one more race tomorrow, too. It is Brian Williams 42 versus Centroid 41 at 9 p.m. Eastern Time over on RPG Limit Break. But yeah, Asmadi, so you can answer this in the chat. What'd you think of the seed? I mean, how'd you think? The HP was kind of insane, but map was a little pain, but yeah, fun map. Okay, there you go, Asmadi. Insane luck? You did. Yes. Unfortunately, jkoper was even luckier at the beginning, getting that metal slime kill at first.
Yeah, I felt like right around when I got that metal slime kill, I was probably around 70 experience or something like that. Or no, I was like 90, I think. I'm not sure exactly. Well, maybe it was over 100. I don't know. Either way, I think I got 2 levels out of it. I definitely got 2 levels out of it. So it was kind of the point where it felt like I don't know how I'm going to be killing things at this point, or what I should be killing. And then I got the metal slime, and then I got hurt more, and that just made everything a lot clearer. And then the only real obstacle was really low MP and trying to negotiate exploration with having to go to inns all the time. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I think I was close to 70 or something. But yeah, it was good. I was a little worried about the bottom of the grave at the end, but turned out okay, I guess. I don't know if I have too much to say. It seemed like it was mostly straightforward. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't even think about. Like, I didn't even consider the possibility of a gold grind. I don't know what was in the treasury.
There was a gold grind. The southwest chest did have some gold, and Asmadi did gold grind for a flame sword and a silver shield, both of which were in Brecconary.
Yeah, no, I knew I saw everything there, but by that point I was just like, I don't need this stuff, I'll be fine. But yeah, and Tanagel also connected to Garenham by the Swamp Cave, so that's almost a guaranteed gold grind at that point.
Yep, and that's how Asmadi did it, is he did the Garenham back to Tanagel gold grind.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and then when I got that last level, I don't even know what the stats were at 16, I guess. I must have gotten 16.
Yeah, you did.
For the last one. I didn't even look at them. I just was like, I'm just going on this level. I don't even care what it is. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your attack power after the death necklace, I think, was 137, I think. So, not really much of a problem there. You did low roll a bunch of your rolls. But you had the attack power, you had the MP. I think your MP was 102 at the end, so you had everything you needed. It was just level 15 was a little on the sketchy side.
Yeah. I think in the future, in a bigger stakes race, maybe you have to go for it at that level. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, I appreciate Asmadi staying up late with me. I hope that it's not too late for him or anything. I'm guessing it's not. That's just that too late for everyone else in his house. And I appreciate you guys doing the comms, tracking, restream, everything like that.
Yeah, we're happy.
Looking forward to
happy.
the future.
Yeah, absolutely. You go into next week and 1-0, so that's a nice little leg up there in the Swiss. All right.
Yeah. And thanks to the admins and thanks to Asmadi for helping me out with me being not what's the word I'm looking for? Not crossing all my T's and dotting my I's or something. So yeah. Anyway, I'll pop out of here. Thanks. Let you guys wrap up.
All right, thanks. Thank you, sir. Good game again. I think so. What I will do is I will again go on to thank our behind the stream crew here of Angel FM, who was a wonderful tracker, and Gambit 017, who did his first ever Dragon Warrior Randomizer restream. Again, we thank him for that. If you haven't, make sure you please follow our runners, AsmadiGames and jkoper. They both do fantastic stuff there. And Farhan, I think I will let you take us out of here for the night then, my friend.
Most certainly, and thank you firstly to AsmadiGames, because if you didn't step in, it probably would have ended up me who would have been losing in a much more handily fashion to jkoper, so that certainly is appreciated. But no, thank you all for tuning in here, going deep into the night with us here, and we'll be back to cause more trouble tomorrow here. For all of us here in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community, and for all of us among the Randomania networks, for my broadcast partner Z-Man, I'm Farhan Burgundy saying until next time, stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. Good night, everyone.